first rates coming up. I mean, it will not be, at least the pre-open is not indicating a 100-point start higher as the GIFT Nifty was. It's a more modest 50 points, and then we'll pick up from there. So the first indication is a 50-point start and a 100-point start in the Sensex. So what do we have? So 25,253, that's about 0.2% higher, 0.2 on the Sensex as well. We're at about 82,558. So these are the first rates which are coming through. 42 on the Nifty actually, and the Sensex looking up as well. The Bank Nifty is up 0.25%. We're back above 51,500. The mid-cap index is up about 0.4. So it's a quieter kind of start, which we are looking at. Market breadth is looking pretty positive. 7:1 is the advances to decline ratio. And of course, the heat map on the Nifty, 10 stocks, 10, 11 stocks are lower, but you've got the majority, the bulk of it, opening up in the green. Surbhi.
Okay, so let's take a look at the movers on the upside. You have Ultratech Cement to kick things off. The top mover on the Nifty right now, there's Hindalco. There is Tata Steel. So basically, some of the metal names and commodity names are doing well. Even JSW Steel managing a little bit of a green. Then there's ITC on the upside. There's LTI, Mindtree and Wipro from the tech space as well. So very, very mixed trends on the way up. On the way down, there's some cool off in the so-called defensive trades. So Nestle and Britannia, they're down about 0.5%. Not too much, just about 0.5%. The Bank Nifty is actually doing quite well. Bank Nifty is up 180 points. HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank are leading the charge from the front with a gain of about 0.5%. There's Axis up as well. So banks are looking good. And Reliance, like we said, it's in focus for multiple pieces of news, including, PLI for some of their expansion plans, as well as the bonus meeting today. 1:1 bonus will be considered by the board. Reliance is the third top performing stock on the Nifty now.
Well, that's right. The big mover this morning is Chola Investment on the back of a GS note, as well as GS note on AU Small Finance Bank. So both those two, they are the biggest movers today. AU Small Finance now, it's one of the top gainers. It's up close to around 4% and on big volumes. And Chola Investment as well, that one as well is flying away as we speak. So big up move is what we're seeing on both those two names. From the broader markets, another one that's doing very well is NIIT. Oh, that's gone from strength to strength. I think around 3 weeks or so ago, it was less than 150. Now it's more than 200 rupees. Stock up 6% as we speak. Massive up move is what we're seing out there. Suzlon Energy, the street likes what they're doing with regard to selling that asset and leasing it back. So stock is up close to around 3%. Good move is what we're seeing on that one. We have a large trade on Max Financial, but 3.5% equity changed hands. So that explains why that stock is down 2%, but it's quickly bounced off the low point of the day. So those are the top movers in trade today. Alembic Pharma as well is up close to 2.5%. Zomato is bouncing back. It's up close to around 2% as we speak. So pretty good looking screen. It's not the 100 points that the GIFT Nifty was suggesting, but par for the course. We're up 50 points. We bounced up 100 points from yesterday's low. Put it together, 150 points up from yesterday's lows.
ECOS Mobility, the listing from yesterday is up 7%. And it's the second largest volume-led gainer in the market today. It had a decent start. I mean, about 17-18% higher day yesterday on day one. Not as big as we've had with a few others, but good enough. ECOS Mobility, I mean, that's the one I'm talking about. So 476 on that one. So AU and Chola, of course, are the big 4.5% and 4% movers. So both have got very large volumes. We mentioned NIIT, which is coming up at number 4 with volume-led gains. There is Linde India, which is up about 3% or so. IIFL Securities has been having a bit of a move last few days. It was a big one yesterday, and it's up about 3.5% this morning as well. What else? You've got PG Electroplast, which is up 4%. So that's coming at about 590. That's from the EMS space. Kernex Microsystems is up about 4.5%. Again, a stock which is actually which sold off, but is now trying to make a bit of a comeback. And there is Fino Payment Bank, which is also up about 3.6%. I can spot a Zaggle, which is up about 2%. But that's it. I mean, you go down the list and volumes start to fade away pretty quickly. Max Financial, of course, that block and volumes are outsized because of that block coming through at this stage. Garden Reach, some of these shipbuilders, right, from yesterday, which were big movers, they are seeing some profit booking, but not very much. Look at Max Estates. Max Estates is down sharply. It's down 4%, 630, and it's coming up with some volumes as well. So I'm just only highlighting that because there's been this block in sort of Max Financial Services as well. So I'm not sure if there's any, rub off, but why should there be? But it's down 4.5%. Uno Minda is down about 2%. Marico is down 1/3%. Cummins is down 1%. So that's essentially the lay of the land for now. 1,700 stocks are higher, and you got 400 stocks which are up in the green at this point in time.